getting down to business. And today, I'm talking to the very charismatic king of networking and headhunting, Richard Triggs. Hi, Richard.
Lovely to see you.
You too. Now, thanks for taking the time to have a chat. Now, tell me all about your highly successful business.
Arete Executive is what we call a headhunter. So we are retained by organisations to go out and headhunt very specific talent for them for senior leadership vacancies, and we do that across a wide variety of industries and role families and locations as well. So we operate throughout Australia, but we're based here in Brisbane.
What does Arete mean?
Arete is a Greek word. It means the fulfilment of one's full potential. You've heard of Homer, I imagine. So when Homer used the word in either the Iliad or the Odyssey, I'm not sure, it was where heroes gather to realise their full potential.
Do you think you have a natural ability to sense the essence of someone? Not a supernatural ability, but that kind of gives you the edge in this game?
You know, I've been doing this for 17 years. So over 17 years, obviously you've become fairly attuned with being able to quickly sense whether somebody is a good fit for a role or not. But I've done a lot of other interesting things in my life. I've done quite a number of 10-day silent meditation retreats, and I lived one weekend a month for 4 years at a Buddhist community. So, you know, when you start to peer into your own navel and get a sense of, you know, what makes me tick, and then it's also allowed me to have some kind of ability to build a rapport with people and get to their essence fairly quickly.
You have one more other special skill. You look fantastic in Lycra in the 80s. Do you wish that you were a rock star rather than a CEO?
Of course. Absolutely.
I thought you'd say no.
I was on ABC radio last night, and one of the questions was, what was your golden moment? And mine was in 1990 winning the Queensland Rock Awards and beating Powderfinger. And anyway, the rest is history. I was at lunch recently and they happened to be there by chance, and I definitely had tremendous career envy. I think being a rock star would be an awesome lifestyle.
You've done fantastically, don't worry. You're a rock star in your own domain, mate.
Of course. Thank you for saying so.
Now, you just mentioned your golden moment. What would you say is your greatest achievement?
Well, I think like any parent, you know, at a personal level, it's my children. It's just wonderful to watch them grow up and become lovely little people. So that's been fantastic. And then professionally, you know, our business is almost 10 years old. 10 years old on the 1st of February 2019. And, you know, it's been a pretty challenging time. We started at the height of the GFC, and we've been through a mining recession and, you know, a lot of scary moments, heart in the throat, wondering whether we're going to be able to pay our bills. But, you know, 10 years later, the business is doing fantastically. We've really developed a key niche for ourselves, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the next 10 years.
What does the future look like for Richard Triggs?
Well, I don't perceive that I'll be doing anything much different to what I am now. The good thing about my space is that I get older, all of my contacts get older. I've just turned 50, so they're moving into more senior leadership roles, and as long as I continue to look after them and you know, under promise and over deliver and all of the key things that we talk about, then I'm sure that Arete Executive will exist in 10 years' time and we'll be doing great work.
It sounds like we're all growing together.
Oh, we are. I know. I've known you for such a long time back, mate.
Oh, it's outrageous. Not too long, but, you know, it's long. And just, I just want to say that I really enjoyed the podcast I did with you. You're fantastic. You were a great listener, and I learnt so much about myself. So I highly recommend Richard's podcast as well.
Oh, good. Well, it's amazing how many CEOs, when I invite them to come on, they say, oh, I've got nothing to say about myself. You know, who wants to hear my story? And at the end of an hour or whatever it is, they really have enjoyed the experience.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and it's been lovely to have a chat.
Lovely to chat to you too, Beck Mac, and looking forward to working together in the future.
I know, exciting. Thank you.